Oh, all right. Let me ask you, what do you think should take priority? All right, in a business, what's more important, consumer or the provider? Like, say, if you're working for a company, or if you're working for yourself, what's more important? Your customers, or your customers, or the company that you work for, the person that's writing your paycheck.
It's a really difficult question. Like especially since it's like the reason that you are successful is because of your fans,
Yeah.
but at the same time, your company also is the reason that you're being fed. So it's like it's kind of a like a vicious cycle, for lack of a better phrase.
Hmm. Uh, yeah, they do write your paycheck, but your without the customers, without the consumer, the company wouldn't have money to write your paycheck.
That's true. But at the end of the day, it's also the company that has the final say in how things are run.
Uh, but what so that, like let's say the company wants you to discriminate against particular consumers, particular customers. Like somebody walks in, like that you should only serve people who are wearing blue shirts rather than red shirts, something like that.
Right, and in which isn't the term for that
Discriminate.
discriminatory something?
Oh,
There's an actual term for it, but I can't remember what it was.
uh, I don't know. I'm just thinking of discrimination.
Well, I mean, it's the easiest term to think of,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's it's actually not legal to do so, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's actually not. Yeah, it is not legal to do so. But like from my knowledge, being in business, I have an MBA, and I ran many different types of business, and I've also dabbled in contract law. Like in a contract, it could tell you, yeah, you cannot disclose. This contract is disclosed. You can't share any of the information on this contract, and then whatever they put in there, you have to agree with, and you can't let anybody else know. And if it tells you you have to do these things, and then you have to do those things, and you can't let anybody know that you're being told to do those particular things. Yeah, contract law is very tricky. It's one of the most complicated legal fields.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't major in law. I majored in business, just like you did.
Uh, uh, I kind of dabbled in a little bit of both, but a lot of times it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but let's say you're in a situation, you get a contract with a lot of money, but you have to really serve a particular type of consumer, and discriminate the other type of consumer.
Oh, so
A
we're
lot
doing
of
a
money.
role playing now?
Yeah, we're role playing.
Okay. So if I was in that situation, well, my answer is actually going to be dependent on what my own situation is. So, am I like close to dirt poor to the point where I'm about to be homeless, or am I actually well off
Well,
in this
let's
situation?
let's say regardless of the situation, the amount of money that you're being given would will take you up to another tax bracket.
Right. Hmm. I don't know. This seems like a personal decision to make because I mean everyone's situation is going to be different.
Yeah.
So I don't think this answer is going to be easily like yes or no. Like I don't think it's going to be that easy to come up with an answer for this.
Like, okay, so let me put my 2 cents in about this. Let's say if, like coming from the business field, if it wasn't for the consumer, if it wasn't for the consumer, there would be the business would have no money, and like if I right the wrongs of my superior, my supervisor, my boss, whatever it is, and make them realize whatever they're doing can actually hurt the company, can actually hurt their business in the long run, then then first first I would actually try to convince them. But yeah, in some cultures, I understand that in some cultures it doesn't work that way. There's not as much freedom of speech.
Yeah, especially in if you lived in Asia, grew up in Asia, and you work for a company there, then naturally you have to be that type of person among everybody that respects the hierarchy.
Yeah, yeah. There's a hierarchy, and you're a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's all thanks in part to Confucianism. So
Oh, yeah, and it's all based off the whole like the you have to respect and be obedient to your elders. In this situation, the hand that feeds you would be your elders a majority of the time. So reason why I bring this up, are you familiar with the K-pop group Blackpink?
yeah, they have a lot of really good-looking members
Oh,
on in that group.
oh, good looking is an understatement, my man. They actually broke the record for most viewed video on YouTube, like on its first day. They had I think it was this video called Bet You Won't, or something like that. It was a collaboration with Cardi B.
Hmm.
So what they've been doing is they have this brand deal with Samsung, and like it's not exactly stated what's in the contract of the brand deal, but their actions actually kind of show it. So what they're doing is they're basically discriminating against fans who have iPhones. Like usually, if you buy their tickets for like the first couple of seats in the front row, they would take selfies with you.
Hmm.
But during one of their live concerts, it showed them going up to this one girl that had an iPhone that tried to take a selfie with them. She just like pushed her phone down, and she said over the mic, "No iPhone, Samsung Galaxy."
Man, what do I do with my Pixel 2 then? I mean, it's an Android phone technically, but it's not a
Yeah,
Samsung.
yeah, but I mean, I guess it's not as bad to them as an iPhone, because that's like on a whole opposite end.
Yeah, I can't believe they actually take the time to see what phone that you have.
Yeah, I mean, if she didn't have a case, there's an Apple logo on there.
I
But
mean, what do I do if I'm a peasant? I'm stuck with like a flip phone or a Nokia from the year 2000.
oh, good thing for you, those aren't iPhones.
I would laugh if those get accepted over iPhone users.
And how are you gonna take a selfie on a flip phone?
Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, I guess you could flip it around, you can flip it around and aim it at yourself. But so no, it doesn't stop there. They're also actually stopping iPhone owners from taking selfies with other Blackpink fans.
You mean the other members?
Yeah. No, no, no. Well, I mean, not the other members of the Blackpink group, the other Blackpink fans. If they see one of their fans trying to take selfies with another Blackpink fan, they would stop that. Like they would say something to them to where the other fans wouldn't want to take selfies with them. And also think about it; these are K-pop fans, and think about how passionate they are towards their towards the group.
That sounds like way too much work looking for people's phones and making sure, oh hey, you have a iPhone. Oh hey, you have a Samsung. That seems like way too much energy and way too much work.
And it doesn't stop there. The same girl that got called out for having an iPhone at their concert, she comes back to another concert with her iPhone, but this time instead of this time she has like a sticker, a Samsung sticker, over her phone. That says so. This time she tried to take a selfie with one of the members again. I think it was like Jenny, the member Jenny's doing all these at the concerts, and she just pushes the phone away and just laughs. And again, no iPhone, Samsung Galaxy. So, this sounds like some very extremist brand loyalty. What do you think?
Man, I don't even know what to say to this, because it's like, are we at the point in which if you get sponsored, you're gonna be completely controlled by the sponsorship? That's what it seems like.
I mean, I can understand them. They're the ones that pays their bills. They're the ones that gets them all, helps them get all these connections, I guess. And also this is over in Korea. Samsung basically owns Korea.
Yeah.
Samsung to Korea is like Apple in America.
Yeah, you're not wrong when you say that. Samsung pretty much controls Korea.
So, and this also brings up, like, since K-pop is on the rise, they have a little invasion going on again in America. Because I've grown up through the all the K-pop generations, like since it was popping back in 2000, really big. And it came because I was listening to like HOT back then, BoA, and it started popping again back in 2010 when I was listening to Big Bang, Epic High, Taeyang, and now it's popping again now with BTS.
Dude, you're losing me. But then again, I'm not that big into K-pop, so naturally I'm not gonna recognize all these groups you're mentioning.
Oh, well,
but I get your point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you recognize BTS when I said it.
Yeah. So
as big as they're getting right now, it sounds like that's a smart move for Samsung to compete directly against Apple.
Well, I mean, let's be real. Android phones are superior to iPhone, so change my mind on that.
You lost me there.
Secondly, I don't know how exactly you can enforce this, and I don't know how you can go through with like trying to manage with like taking pictures with all those fans,
mm-hmm.
while at the same time scanning with diligent intent of whether or not that person has an iPhone or has some kind of Android phone,
Yeah. I mean, okay, it's either them. This is like, real brand loyalty, or they're basically like showboating for Samsung. It's getting us to talk about it. It's getting articles written about their actions, about their behaviors.
I'm pretty sure their upper management was like, "Hey, you better do this because of X, Y, and Z."
Yeah, it sounds like they would be slaves. It sounds like they're in like a slave position. Because I don't know, if I was an artist, I would want to respect every fan of mine. They came to my show to listen to my music. They got love for me. I'm gonna show love back to them, regardless of what phone they're using, regardless of what color shirt they're wearing,
regardless of what level concert ticket they buy.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I would walk all the way to the back, take some selfies with people in the very back. Which is something artists should definitely do, because that's where I'm always at. But and plus, I kind of don't see, like, since Apple is their direct competitor, I don't kind of see Apple doing the same thing, like endorsing, like making artists work this hard and show this much loyalty. Even though they are pretty big in the music industry over here, they do own Beats by Dre.
Wait, they do?
Yeah, that was like one of the biggest acquisitions a couple years back.
Oh, dude, I don't know what company owns who anymore. Like, I can't keep up
Oh.
with it just because like the acquisitions, like so many of it happens on just a monthly basis and alone that I can't keep up with it.
Big tech is acquiring these smaller companies left and right. And hey Sarah.
Hello.
Yeah, like big tech companies are acquiring smaller companies left and right. And speaking of Apple, my whole pod downstairs Siri just went off for some reason. But
it's okay. I can't hear it from here. I don't think the audience can hear it either.
But yeah, and plus, these Blackpink fans are as extreme as the group they're loyal to, because like there was this other controversy connected to it. Blackpink and Cardi B did that collaboration, and their fans they actually got onto Blackpink. Blackpink fans actually got onto Cardi B for not promoting their collaborated song enough.
Ben said that you should drink.
Yeah,
but you're kind of out of booze right now.
Yeah,
aren't you?
I was only down to a quarter bottle of wine, so I needed to re up my alcohol.
Well, you're also saving that for the election, aren't you?
Huh? Hey, I'm actually going to vote this Saturday. My first time voting ever. So
well, hopefully, to avoid bad things happening to you, just don't tell people who you're voting for.
I'm going there wearing some Kanye clothing.
Hashtag birthday party.
Just kidding. I'm not sure who I'm voting for yet. I think the debate was on earlier today. I kind of wanted to watch that. So I'll check it out. I'll decide after that.
But yeah, regarding like Blackpink and then with Samsung and all, do you really think it's actually coming from the members of Blackpink, or do you think this comes directly above from their sponsors, Samsung?
I'm pretty sure it's come from above Samsung, because
I think so too.
Because if it was direct from Blackpink, they would have done this way before. Because Blackpink, they have their own model of the Galaxy S20. In their music videos, it shows Blackpink, going, flashing Samsung phones.
Is that what the new model is called? The S20?
Yeah.
What was it before?
I don't know. It might have skipped a few generations, a few numbers. I thought it was like the S9 or S10 was the last one.
Was it? I don't know. I haven't used a Samsung phone since like 2016. Yeah, 2016 actually.
Oh, hey, but you got the Pixel. That's the best Android phone right there.
Doesn't have the bloatware that comes on Samsung phones. That's kind of what turned me away from the Samsung phones.
Yeah, but
because unfortunately, those programs that come on Samsung phones are already inherent to the OS, the operating system. So it's like even if you want to delete it so you have extra space, you can't get rid of it, unfortunately.
And supposedly it mines your data.
It what?
Supposedly it mines your data.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
Yeah, that's like that's one reason. Like that's one way. Like those phones are a little. They can be a little bit less with the type of technology in them. It's subsidized by your data.
Well, I mean, Korea is on its way to being a superpower. I mean, hell, I'd say they already are a superpower based on their economics alone.
Yeah.
Samsung being like the big leader in it.
Yep. Well, I don't know. I guess the main thing they have to worry about is Apple. That's gonna be their direct competitor.
Yeah.
But like I said earlier, their fans are just as crazy as them because they started shit with Cardi B for not endorsing, for not promoting the collaboration that they did with Blackpink. And
I'd say 90% of online is crazy.
let us know what you think about this article and our opinions in the comments. And for more daily viral news, hit that subscribe button and that bell. This was TBG Spills the Tea, coming at ya with daily viral news. Catch us on the next one.